The vote was supposed to be harmless, a symbolic classification, nothing more. Inside the grand chamber of the Galactic Council, representatives from hundreds of civilizations approved Resolution 771A, officially designating humanity as a Tier 4 civilization, a category reserved for species considered technologically, economically, and culturally inferior to the galaxy's established powers. The measure passed easily. Many delegates applauded. To them, humanity was still a young species. They lacked ancient empires. They controlled fewer systems than the major powers. Their influence seemed insignificant compared to civilizations that had ruled the stars for thousands of years. When the result was announced, cameras focused on Earth's delegation. Most expected outrage. Instead, human ambassador Sophia Ward simply smiled. The reaction confused the chamber. The council speaker leaned forward. Does humanity wish to challenge the ruling? Ward calmly gathered her notes. No. A wave of murmurs spread through the hall. No, the speaker repeated. We accept the classification. The confusion deepened. Before leaving, Ward paused. Humanity will adjust its participation accordingly. Then she walked out. Most delegates dismissed the statement. They shouldn't have. The first consequences appeared within weeks. Human research institutions withdrew from dozens of joint scientific projects. At first, nobody cared. Then progress stalled. Several major research programs missed critical milestones. Advanced engineering initiatives suddenly lacked key specialists. Scientists quietly began asking why so many important projects depended on human expertise. The answer made people uncomfortable. The problem spread. Human corporations ended infrastructure contracts. Maintenance agreements expired. Technology partnerships were suspended. Again, many governments assumed humans would suffer most. Instead, transportation systems began experiencing delays. Supply chains slowed. Manufacturing costs increased. Systems that had operated smoothly for decades suddenly struggled. The Council still refused to acknowledge a problem. Then the crisis arrived. A powerful stellar storm swept across multiple sectors, damaging communication relays and navigation networks. Emergency response teams were dispatched immediately, but repairs moved far slower than expected. Many of the affected systems had been designed, upgraded, or maintained by human engineers, the same engineers now absent from Council operations. Trade routes became unreliable. Rescue efforts slowed. Several colonies reported shortages of critical supplies. Public frustration grew rapidly. Governments demanded explanations. The explanations were embarrassing. For decades, humanity had quietly handled the work others ignored. Infrastructure maintenance, systems integration, logistics coordination, network optimization, tasks that rarely attracted prestige, tasks that civilization depended upon. While powerful empires competed for influence and status, humans had built a machinery that kept everything running. The realization spread quickly. Then an independent economic report made matters worse. Its findings shocked the galaxy. Human-controlled industries ranked among the largest contributors to interstellar productivity. Human logistics networks connected thousands of worlds. Human technology supported countless commercial and scientific systems. The species labeled inferior was helping hold civilization together. The Council immediately called emergency meetings. Delegates argued for days. Finally, a diplomatic delegation traveled to Earth. Their mission was simple: convince humanity to return. Ambassador Ward welcomed them politely. The Council speaker wasted no time. It appears we underestimated humanity. Ward smiled. It appears so. We would like to discuss revising the classification. Of course. Relief spread through the delegation. Then Ward activated a display. Economic charts appeared. Trade figures. Research reports. Infrastructure statistics. Every graph showed the same thing. Humanity was thriving. The classification had changed almost nothing. The speaker stared at the data. You aren't affected by the ruling. Not significantly. The answer stunned him, but the disruptions across the galaxy were consequences, Ward replied. The room fell silent. A counselor finally spoke. If you knew this would happen, why didn't you warn us? Ward considered the question. Then she answered, We did. The delegates looked confused. Ward continued, You assumed importance was measured by titles, influence, and political status. She gestured toward the data. We measured it differently. How? By usefulness. No one had a response, because the evidence surrounded them, the systems that failed, the projects that stalled, the networks that struggled, all of them pointed to the same truth. Months later, Resolution 771A was officially repealed. Formal apologies were issued. Humanity accepted them politely. But the lesson remained. The Galactic Council had declared humans inferior because they misunderstood where real power came from. They believed prestige created importance. Instead, they learned that civilizations are built by those who solve problems, maintain systems, and keep everything functioning. And when humanity stepped back, the galaxy immediately discovered how valuable those contributions truly were. By then, the regret had already begun.